BOOK&GAMES Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elby here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Главное, чтобы не в песок.
Second shot here on the first.
Неудачно.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes. It seems so in this case.
Слабоватенько.
Currently at +3 for the round. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot on the second. Going with the seven. And here we are with the third shot. Good sounding strike, that one.
Отлично.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Сейчас вроде
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Отлично. Есть.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we are in front of a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
О, неплохо, неплохо, неплохо.
They're not a bad shot, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
would be a good one to make. It's for par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Все равно неплохо.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Уже немножко наловчилась.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play.
Да, немножко с расстоянием я еще.
Trailing by a couple of
Когда
strokes.
маленькие расстояния нужны, не совсем. Т10.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the
Так,
correct
что
one,
тут?
you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Эй, не совсем удачно. Хотя, вроде нормально.
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green.
Так.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Наверное, нет. Чуть-чуть
Okay,
прикрутила.
steady now.
Слегка прогадала.
An opportunity to make their par. He's currently tied for 7th.
Ну, 7-е место.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Да.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston, is a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity, but once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Неудачно.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Главное, чтобы она сейчас не скатилась обратно.
Oh, that's too bad. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Да елки-палки.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Не получилось.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current
Мы
leader is enjoying
скатились до
one shot
15-го места, да? Жаль.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Обидно, досадно.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown, and look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
As good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Ой, как же так?
Good, wasn't it? This next putt is for bogey. Well hold. Let's move on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough pass.
Стой, стой, стой.
Second shot here on the 8th. That's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Attaboy, good shot. Playing from around 160 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. Nicely done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Чуть-чуть не хватило.
This is a par putt. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left, pressure packed to say the least.
Oh, well played. From around 120 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Может,
And
как-то
this
менять
putt to
надо
move into the
эти.
top 10.
Ой-ой-ой. Как же... Я не ту, наверное, не
Yeah,
ту.
that's an unlucky break. It was right at it. And here we are with their 4. 5 shots off the
Не надо
pace.
было. Да елки-палки. Вот это ж я лоханулась.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down.
Как же я лоханулась. Ну реально. Простите за
That's a
выражение.
tad unlucky. They could have got out. Here's their 6th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Сразу упала на много-много мест.
Green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite
Пробуем
severely.
разные.
Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Утор надо.
Ooh, back there, horsey. And he's safely on the green. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is their look at birdie.
Нет. Надо наловчиться.
A bit long on that one. 18 feet to the cup. And nicely holed. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go to your home, ball. Go to your home.
Блин, чуть-чуть.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt.
Что ж ты будешь делать?
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, so close.
Это уже не смешно.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey.
Вот это у меня руки из одного
The hole's
места.
behind us. More to play. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey in the last.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 150 yards here. This should play. This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That was a little bit too much power.
Не могу сообразить,
There's
как
17 feet
попадать.
remaining to the hole. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something?
Downhill, all the way, down grade just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? This next putt now for double bogey.
Да, паршивенько, конечно. Поначалу вроде ничего, сейчас уже
And moving down the leaderboard
все
as well.
хуже и хуже.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say,
Сначала попала в десятку, а теперь скатилась почти до сотки.
Happy to walk away with that score.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Come on, sit. That was a bit of a miscue.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par.
Surely it's going to.
That gets the job done. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Oh, just missed that one. Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. On the tee of a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Оп. Так, ага. Стоять.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at 11 over for the round. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
From about 130 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow it. This is just downhill.
Par putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Bolster can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Well struck. And here we are with the third shot. This is looking pretty good in the air. That's well played. Pin high.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Отлично.
And with that,
Наконец-то
they
хоть.
finished the Q School final.
Так.
But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit.
К сожалению, мы заняли 85-е место, а входили же в начале в десятку. Ну еще.
And hopefully we'll make that better in the future.
Well, on
Status
behalf of myself,
fine.
Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Что-то открылось.